Let's understand our case 2 of adjustment of capital, which was not recorded in the previous video. I am explaining with the help of one more example, that is your question number 87. Open in your books question number 87. See, in this question information is given: A and B are partner, their ratio is 3:2. Balance sheet is given in the question. They are admitting C as a new partner. C is bringing 50,000 for his share of capital and goodwill. Means he is total bringing 50,000 for capital and goodwill. First of all, we need to calculate goodwill. Goodwill is calculated on the basis of super profit of last 4 years. So first we will calculate average profit, that is 40,000, 40, 55, 65,000. Our average profit is 50,000. Then normal profit is given in the question, that is 14,000. What is the formula of super profit? It is average profit minus normal profit. 50,000 minus 14,000, that is 36,000. So goodwill is 2.5 year purchase of average profit. 36,000 into 2.5, that is 90,000. Clear? This is firm's goodwill and we have to calculate C share in goodwill. C is goodwill 90,000 into 2 by 9, that is 20,000. So C is bringing total 50,000. Out of this 20,000 is goodwill, then 30,000 is C's capital. Clear? Total 50,000, 20,000 goodwill and 30,000 capital of C. Now calculate new capital of all partners. Step 1, new ratio we have to calculate, but it is given in the question, that is 4:3:2. Now in step 2 we have to calculate total capital of the firm on the basis of C's capital. What is C's capital? 30,000 into reciprocal of C share. C share is 2 by 9, then reciprocal 9 by 2. Total firm's capital is 1,35,000. Now we will divide 1,35,000 in the new ratio 4:3:2. In this case of adjustment of capital, we always need new ratio. If it is not given in the question, then we have to calculate new ratio by using 4 cases. Clear? So 1,35,000 we will divide in 4:3:2. So A's capital 1,35,000 into 4 by 9, 60,000. B's capital 1,35,000 into 3 by 9, that is 45,000. Now adjusted capital we will calculate it in our capital accounts. Now let's prepare first revaluation account. See, 15% of journal reserve is to be remain as a provision against doubtful debts. Very important transaction. We are maintaining provision for doubtful debts from journal reserve. Means 15% of journal reserve is utilized for doubtful debts. So this is not an increase in asset or nor an increase in liability. As provisions always increase our liabilities, but these provisions are created from journal reserve. We are not maintaining from our profits. That's why this is not increase in liability. We are using our journal reserve. We are creating 15% for doubtful debts. We are not using our profit. So it is not increase in liability. We are simply reduce our journal reserve by 15%. Means partners will get journal reserve 15% less. Clear? So we will not mention over here as increase in liability provision for doubtful debts, because these provisions are created from journal reserves, not from profits. Clear? Then outstanding salary be increased 2. When 2 is given, we take difference. Here 16,000, here outstanding salary is 4,000. Difference is 12,000. Means liability is increased by 12,000 to outstanding salary 12,000. Stock is overvalued by 25%. Overvalued means you have recorded overvalue of stock. Now to correct it, we have to reduce the value of stock. So for reducing value to stock, on the debit side stock is overvalued, means this value of stock is overvalued and we have to record its actual value. Means we have to reduce the value of stock. How much? 40,000 value is given in the question. In the overvalued case, we do 100 upon 100 plus percentage. I have explained in previous videos regarding overvalued and undervalued concept. So stock is overvalued means 40,000 into 100 upon 100 plus percentage. In case of overvaluation, 100 plus percentage. In case of undervaluation, 100 minus percentage. So 40,000 into 100 upon 125, that is 32,000. Here 40,000 is given and actual value of stock is 32,000. So we have to reduce our stock by 8,000. Clear? Next, building is undervalued. So we have to correct it. We have to increase the value of building. How much? 75,000 into 100 upon 100 minus percentage, because undervalued is given. 100 upon 75, that is 1 lakh. Here building is 75,000. Difference is 25,000. To correct the undervaluation process, we have to increase the value of building, that is 25,000. Clear? Next, trademarks. Trademarks are our asset. It is written off by 50%. Written off means decreasing the value of trademark by 50%. 50% of 8,000, that is 4,000. So 50% amount is 4,000. We will write over here 4,000. Trademarks are reduced by 4,000. Then profit of 1,000 will be divided between A and B in their old ratio. Clear? Now see capital account. First of all, by balance brought down. Capital of A and B, that is 50,000 and 30,000. By bank account for new partners capital, that is 30,000. Now by journal reserve. What is journal reserve over in here? 10,000. 15% of journal reserve is utilized for doubtful debts. So 1,500 is utilized for debts. So remaining journal reserve is 8,500. 10,000 minus 1,500. 8,500 will be divided between all partner in all ratio. Means 8,500 in 3 ratio, 250, 100, 30, 400. Now C is bringing goodwill in cash. What is the amount of goodwill? We have calculated, that is 20,000. So goodwill will be divided in sacrifice ratio with the name by premium for goodwill. In the question, new ratio is given, old ratio is given. When new ratio is given, then we have to always calculate our sacrifice ratio by applying formula old ratio minus new ratio. If new ratio is not given, then by using trick, we can directly calculate sacrifice ratio. But if new ratio is given, then we have always need to calculate sacrifice ratio, that is 7:3. So by premium for goodwill, 20,000 will be divided in the sacrifice ratio 7:3. Then by revaluation profit, by revaluation 600 and 400. Then on debit side, there is no existing goodwill, but partners are withdrawing goodwill. Half of the amount of goodwill is withdrawn by old partner. So it will come on debit side with the name to bank account. When partners are withdrawing the amount of goodwill, it is always come on debit side with the name to bank account. Here premium for goodwill is 14,000 and 6,000. Partners are withdrawing half amount of goodwill, means half of 14,000, that is 7,000. Half of 6,000, that is 3,000. Clear? There is no other information. Then to balance carried down, 62,700, 36,800 and 30,000. Clear? So this is our adjusted capital. Clear? This is our adjusted capital of A and B. Now what is our next step? Our step number 4, we have to compare. Step number 5, we have to compare adjusted capital and new capital of old partner. So how will we do it in the capital account? See very carefully. This is to balance carried down. We will firstly close the accounts, then by balance brought down. We will brought down this. To balance carried down, and here by balance brought down, same figures, 62,700, 36,800 and 30,000. Clear? Then leave one line in front of it. Then to balance carried down, new capital of the partner. New capital was 60,000 and 45,000. Clear? New capital 60,000 and 45,000. Then we will write over here new capital with the name to balance carried down 60,000, 45,000. Clear? In step 4, we have to calculate adjusted capital. In step 5, we have to compare this new capital and this adjusted capital of old partner. See, how will we compare? In A's it is 62,700 and new capital is 60,000. whichever is less, we will put the balance over there with the name bank. Why I use bank over here? Because it is written in the question that capital account of A and B will be adjusted on the basis of C's capital by bringing in or withdrawing cash. And in the question bank balance is given, so we will put the balance with the name of bank. We have to balance these two capitals, 60 to 700, here 60,000. Which is less? 60,000 by how much? 2,700 with the name to bank account. B's capital here 45,000, here 36,800. So difference is 8,200 this side by with the name by bank account 8,200. Means B has to bring 8,200 in the firm to make his capital equal to 45,000, and A will withdraw from the firm 2,700. Clear? You have to compare these two capitals, adjusted capital and new capital, and difference you have to put. Clear? You have to balance these capital by putting the difference with the name bank, because it is given in the question. We have to use the word cash. Clear? B has to introduce more 8,200 and A will withdraw 2,700. Clear? Now what would be the bank balance now according to balance sheet? Bank balance given in the question 5,000. So firstly we will write 5,000. Then C is bringing his capital 30,000. He is bringing his goodwill 20,000, but half goodwill is withdrawn by partners. So we will less 10,000. C is bringing 20,000 goodwill. Half goodwill is withdrawn by partner, less 10,000. B is introducing more 8,200. We will add this 8,200, and A is withdrawing 2,700. We will less 2,700. This side balance we will add in the bank balance, and this side balance we will deduct from bank balance. And our actual bank balance is now 50,500, which we will write in the balance sheet in the bank. 50,500. Debtors, existing provision is 1,000. 15% of general reserve, that is 1,500. We created more provision 1,500 plus 1,000. Now total provision is 2,500. 1,000 given in the question, 1,500 we created from general reserve. So debtor 30,000 minus 2,500, 27,500. Stock was overvalued, so we have to less 8,000, 32,000 stock. Trademark was 50% less, so 8,000 minus 4,000, 4,000. Building was undervalued by 25,000, we will add 25,000, that is 1 lakh. There is no change in creditors, 63,000. Outstanding salaries 216,000. 2 means we have taken difference in revaluation, and this amount we will directly write in the balance sheet. Now the outstanding salaries are 16,000. Capital of ABC, new capital we will write 60,000, 45,000 and 30,000, and balance sheet side, both sides will be equal. Clear? So this is our case 2 of adjustment of capital, when all partners are changing their capital according to new partners capital. For this purpose you have to calculate first of all new ratio, then you have to calculate new capital of all partner, then you will calculate adjusted capital by balance brought down. You will write over here new capital, then difference you will write with the name of bank or current account as per given in the question. Then this side of bank balance will be add in bank balance, and this side of bank balance we will deduct from our bank balance. Clear? So practice these questions. Thank you.